attack-based character, you're going to use non-attack damage links. You could also go with a stamina build and then use damage taken links to like try and just make sure your character is as tanky as possible, which is definitely a viable build, but for the most part, you're building a character with attack. In this case, Nini is an SP character, so we're using accessories that can increase our SP and strong attack damage, and we're also using recharge links. So right here with the free 12% recharge links, with the 40% that we actually have, with a 50% reduced strong attack cooldown, which means all these attacks here, these three attacks, can have a 50% cooldown, which means they come back faster, and we can use more attacks and do more damage overall. And in case it wasn't clear, your soul trait that you do actually have here is the soul trait that you do link to other characters. So in this case, because she is a 40% recharge, if I was to put this Nini onto someone like Byakuya, for example, she would be offering him 40% recharge, just like this Byakuya is offering me 12% recharge here. That's basically the main thing you want to look at when it comes to building characters. How do you know if a character is good? The main skills you want to look for a NAD character. Let me actually quickly go on the NAD character.
Bro.
For NAD cards, you want to look at their no-attack damage increase, so in this case it's 65%. That's actually really good. She also has Flurry +1, and she also does have Poison Guard Break. That makes her a pretty solid NAD character. If we look at an SP character, for example, like Retsu, for example, we go here, we look at her skills, we can see that she has an increased strong attack damage, she has 4 stand damage plus 20%, I did give her an additional 25% from bonus abilities, we'll explain that in a bit.
Bro, I swear to I can move. Team's on this game. We'll stand exactly where you are. Stop, bro. You don't have to smack him upside his head.
しませてくれよ。これで終わりにしよう。受け取れ。涼し、負けるわけには。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
So a couple of days ago we did do a PvE tier list, and in that video I did get a lot of feedback, stuff I will be changing going forward into the next month when we do update the tier list. But within that video I did say that I will be tackling a Brave Battle tier list. Bleach Brave Souls PvP game mode for the most part. Even though today we have Arena now, which I might do a tier list video on that, so stay tuned for that if you haven't already subscribed. But for today we're going to be focusing on Brave Battles because we did get a new character, and the last time I updated my Brave Battle tier list was for the 5th anniversary. So it's been a year and a half since then, once more since I've done a PvP tier list. So now and Byakuya's and Kisuke's essay too. If you are new to Game and Jump. Alright lads, so today we are finally getting around to updating the tier list that we did start back in January of 2022. It's only been a couple months since then, and we have a lot of characters to rank, a lot of changes to go over to, you know, maximize this tier list and make sure it's as accurate as possible, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If again, you have any disagreement on the placement of the characters, maybe I undervalued someone, maybe I overvalued someone, do let me know in the comments below, and we can fix that next time we update the tier list. And speaking of updating the tier list, I plan to next update said tier list August 5th, right after we get the anniversary characters. So look forward to that. Definitely subscribe if you are new to the channel, because we are going to be uploading a fully spray source content daily. With that said, let's start talking about this month's tier list. Now, what you will notice again if you are new to the channel is that we are ranking the characters by attribute. It's a little easier. If we had every character in the same tier list, it would be way too convoluted and you won't be able to make any sense of it. So if you want to stick to a certain attribute, look at the timeline. They are labeled down below. For starters, though, we are going to be looking at the hard tier list, and we did make a few changes compared to the last tier list, right? What was it? The A and S tier. B and C and D. What did they think about all this? They are the exact same. The A tier, we did move up and down a few characters. One of the bigger examples would be someone like Soifon and Senjumaru, and also Chad. These three characters I think are actually very valuable in the Hero Quest and also
and they think I'm not ready for more
Chad is a
so
character that you will use.
So they must have expressed dissatisfaction with how you chose
he does like
Alright, and Pete, do you have time for one more?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I actually gotta head out.
Senjumaru
Okay,
is a
alright,
character
I'll
I
do no worries.
want to be high up, made S tier, due to the fact that she does have the increased chance of getting the stars on it. It's great. It's great for IT when there are runs when the action goes on right now. The thing that's stopping her from being S tier, in my opinion, is the fact that she doesn't have any devastation, and she doesn't really label it down below. And speaking of updating the tier list, I plan to next update said tier list August 5th.
Get everyone over here and get started.
No, this actually sold the link. It's crazy. This.
At ADP, we use data-driven insights to design HR solutions to help you engage and retain.
Now let's move over. Mine.
Why is it moving to the left? Bro, the control is so bad. Like, refusing to move is
つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
For starters, though, characters by attribute is a lot easier. If you had every character in the same village, it would be way too convoluted and you won't be able to make any sense of it. So, if you want to skip to a certain attribute, look at the timeline, they are labeled down below. For starters, though, we are going to be looking at the hard tier list, and we did make a few changes compared to the last tier list, right? What was it between A and S tier? B, C, and D didn't see any type of changes, they are the exact same. The A tier, we did move up and down a few characters. One of these bigger examples would be someone like Soifon and Senjumaru, and also Chad. These three characters I think are actually very valuable, both for the skill quest and also the character styles. Chad is a character that you will use for Gyokus if you have him, and that's really about it. Unfortunately, he does like guard break, which is stopping him from being an S tier character. If he did have guard break, yeah, easily S tier character. Senjumaru is a character that a lot of people wanted to be higher, and mainly in S tier, due to the fact that she does have the increased chance of clicking a spasm, and it's great for IT when there are runs that are actually going on right now. And the thing that's stopping her from being S tier, in my opinion, is the fact that she doesn't have any devastation, and she doesn't really have anything to make up for the most part. Like, sure, she does 40 extra damage to lacerate the enemies, but her SA2 doesn't take lacerate, and also the devastation really kills the kind of hype for this house, in my opinion, when using inherent trials. If you are trying to main with Senjumaru as a host in co-op content, you might have to have a 5-5, because if you don't, you're not really going to be nuking through multiple waves, and that's really holding her back. But even having said that, she's still a great character, and still almost pushing S tier. I'd say her and the Soifon, who I did move up once more, are very close to being S tier characters. It really depends on how you look at it. I did originally have them at S tier beforehand, but after a few discussions, I did move them down just to the top of A tier. Just to the top of A tier. And speaking of the other character, Soifon, again, very good Nash character, doesn't need guard break when she has killer advantage, which is a rank killer. They don't have any melee guards enemy. Hard. The fact that he does have a low berserker really does suck, but he does have an increased chance of inflicting a stat summon against 2 killers. He has 2 killers himself. He's very good in epic raids, can do a decent amount of damage, but in my opinion, it really does require some dupes to make him way more usable. For A tier, we did move down 2 characters from S, that being Koga and the Shinji. Very good characters overall. I feel like they're just more suited in A tier. Koga got moved down because he lacks berserker, which really does suck in my opinion. If you have him 1 out of 5, you're probably better off using someone that has like a 40% berserker, 60% or even higher. As for the S tier, we did make a few adjustments too. We did move up Shinsui to just above the Shinji. Both of them are basically intertwined to a certain extent. You could say Shinji's better, you could say Shinji's better. I remember Shinji just because he is a lot safer. I don't like his SA2. It does provide good crowd control, but it is still lackluster compared to Aizen's and Yaki's and Kisuke's SA2. If you are new to the game and don't know what I'm talking about, he has the second part to Aizen's Trauma Attack 2, which is the Cracking Vortex, but unfortunately he does lack the 960 SA2. If he did have that, boom, SS tier. Unfortunately not the flag of the top there. So I think he would have a better than Shinji, definitely a safer to use character. We did move up Giriko, mainly due to the fact that we now know this skill, what he does in more damaging curve content, has been improved upon because you can use an epic rate and also arena. I think that's actually very valuable in my opinion. It was always like that, but it was a bug and we didn't know that at the time. So it makes him just better in more content, which I definitely appreciate. And then we also did move up Yoruchi Soifon because they are worth it. They have good damage output, good shrine attacks, and also have 2 killers. Can't go wrong with them. In fact, I'm actually going to do this. There we go, like that. So now, let's talk about the new characters that came out this year. So looking at A tier, you can see Toshiro. Now Toshiro I really wanted to put in S tier, but I think A tier suits him best. He has a good strong attack 2, good strong attack 3, semi-decent strong attack 1. I think that's really about it. He doesn't have a high berserker value, but I do want to emphasize one thing for those that did pull him. Don't be discouraged from his placement, because even though yes, he isn't a traditional good character, he has a lot of value for something like Epic Raids, because he does have a Link Swap potion and also a droplet increase, with the fact that his Sword Bomb does also lower defense by 80%, just like Don Kanoji and just like Bankai Shuei. This makes him one of the better valuable characters for Epic Raids, even when he isn't a bonus. So while he's not the greatest character, in the content you want to use him in, Epic Raids, he is very valuable to have, in my opinion. And I kind of wish I had him, but my opinion, and I kind of wish I had it, but everyone else, yeah, just okay. For our new S tier candidates, we have someone like Byakuya, the one that came out for the mid-month of January. Very good damage output, just very similar to someone like Aizen, the white tape version that we also put in S rank. Good SA2, provides some good crowd control, good damage output, also has Marauder, which increases the usability in guild custom and extreme cost, for example, and that's really about it. Unfortunately, he's a melee character. He does have guard break, he does have a high damage output, but he can't really be higher than that compared to these two mad characters. They also have guard break, but they are ranged, so they're way more usable in my opinion. So Byakuya is just, yeah, bottom best in, definitely warrants it, but could have been better. If it was ranged, well, we love it. Of course not. Other than that, though, we have our two new characters, that being Okura and Rukia. Now, again, very similar to the Shinji and Shunsui, you can make a case for like this. You can put Rukia above Okura, it really depends on how you look at it. So, essentially, both of these characters are very, very powerful characters. So they're both mines. They both are NAD-based. They both have flurry, guard break, ranged, beautiful, already S-tier character, but then they have other things that make them very, very unique. So in Rukia's case, she has stats that are reversal, so when you do get inflicted by a stat summon, you do reflect it back to the enemy, and also heal back up to potentially full HP. Very much do like that, and most importantly, the unique thing about Rukia is that she does have an SA2 boost, with her characters. So the power attribute is still kind of stacked. We did get a lot of new characters this month, mainly for the power attribute, and what you will notice that most of them just got thrown into S tier. So let's talk about the changes firstly. D tier and C tier stayed the exact same. I did move up Zyapro, mainly because he is useful in Guild Quest now, and I believe I also...
No, why did you cut?
No reason to.
Very similar to someone like Aizen, the white tape version that we also put in S rank. Good SA2, provides some good crowd control, good damage output, also has Marauder, which increases the usability in Guild Quest and Extreme Cop, for example, and that's really about it. Unfortunately, he's a melee character. He does have guard break, he does have a high damage output, but he can't really be higher than that compared to these two mad characters. They also have guard break, but they are ranged, so they're way more useful in my opinion. So Byakuya is just, yeah, that makes them very, very unique. So in Rukia's case, she has stats that are reversal, so when you do get inflicted by a stat summon, you do reflect it back to the enemy, and also heal back up to potentially full HP. Very much do like that, and most importantly, the unique thing about Rukia is that she does have an SA2 boost, which provides a 42% increase to your attack, focus, and defense, which is very good because she has the booster skill. Normally, a boost will only provide a 33% attack, focus, and defense boost, so she has a 42%, which is absolutely insane. It allows your team to do a lot of damage, and having one rookie in your team is very, very good, and you know, in that sense, that value that she has to the team, you could make a case for her being S tier. And you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put her above Okura. In fact, I've actually seen a lot of people use this Rukia on Guild Quest where you're not supposed to use her in, because that extra 9% does go hard. Like, it's actually really powerful, and if you get deuce of her because she can hit hard herself, even without killing in Guild Quest, she can perform quite well. So I think Rukia is actually a really good character, and you know, in 3 months' time, I might put Oak above her, but we have to wait and see. And the reason why I do say that is because Okura does inflict Drain, and Drain, just like Jushiro, for example, allows him to auto some of the harder content in the game, and allows him to be one of the best NAD characters in the game, and one of the best autos in the game. Now, for Okura's case, we don't know how well he can auto, because he can't currently inflict Drain in IT. Inheritance Trial is the hardest content in the game right now, at least for COV content. Those enemies are currently immune to Drain, and that means, you know, you can't inflict Drain, you can't heal back up your full HP. So we can't fully test out how powerful Okura is, but regardless of that, very good for Guild Quest. He is a Guild Quest character. Flurry, guard break, ranged, high damage output, gets even more insane when you inflict a star summon. So you know what, I keep going back and forth again. It's like it can go either way. In this case, Okura has an insane damage output. He already has an insane damage output to begin with, but then when you do input the stat summon, you get even more attack. An 80% boost to your attack stat is absolutely gas. Just like Noel with the SP stat, he has it for attack stat, and it makes him hit very, very hard. He can clear Guild Quest by himself. He can clear Epic Warriors by himself. He can also be a main lead in Guild Quest because he does have a debuff effect on his soul bomb. Just like Don Kanoji, Bankai Shui, and his Toshiro, it allows him to be a really powerful Knight character as a side or a main. You can't go wrong with both of them. Rukia and Okura are really pushing what an ST character can actually look like. And with that said, let's really talk about the SST characters. Again, both of them are very solid. They both have the exact same strong attacks, but the only difference is that she has a shorter cooldown on her SA2 because Ichigo does provide a team boost. So 3,000 lead beam, 960 distant AoE team, and also a 1,200 force speed. Very, very good. They both have 2 killers. Noel has Soiba and no affiliation, and Ichigo also has Soiba. They both hit very hard thanks to Noel's 80% Berserker, and Ichigo has a 60% Berserker. Ichigo, on the other hand, is immune to weakening and paralysis, which does provide some good survivability, and most importantly, it does have a built-in DR, which again just allows it to attack harder. Ichigo also does have bombardment, and he's a very good character for now 4 weeks of Guild Quest, and Noel can also...
Is 391,434 square feet. Enough space.
Hello everyone and welcome to the video. For SP reaching 700, though that alone wouldn't do her. This Holly Bell does have a bruiser at 20 and a plus 20 nattling, and she also has frenzy. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the best strong attacks. They all have terrible range despite her having havoc. It is only at 10%, so that might explain why, but still they're the kind of strong attacks you really have to line up in order to get the most of. With all that said, what really keeps her from being a great character is her killer. She got stuck with a captain killer, and while that is getting more useful with things like Guild Quest and Epic Raids, it's still not a cool line. Next up, we have this tool, so that gives me a little disabler ability. Her and this Holly Bell does actually has a class tool on, and her stroke may not be the fastest character either. Next up is the swimsuit version of Holly Bell. Next up is Parallel Vault, designed for still definitely not super. Most now. It's just a curse that I have to... She's only the only Holly Bell I never summoned. I did actually end up summoning... Now, the swimsuit version of Holly Bell isn't the only Holly Bell I'm missing. She's only the only Holly Bell I never summoned. I did actually end up summoning the second version of Camp for Your Own World Holly Bell. It's just I summoned her on the account that I ended up giving away. That's actually what hurt the most about that account. Not the 10,000 I gave away. Now, this Holly Bell has a...
Just charge up on 3 bids.
Really high SP and Frenzy, but she's also got Berserker at... 40%, meaning her strong attacks deal a crazy amount of damage. She also gets to use them more often thanks to her strong attack recharge link, and they have excellent range, actually out of every time. No worry about an enemy being at usual 40. Though, I mean with her, she's also completely immune to being frozen. Now finally at number 1, we have the first Camp for Your Own World Holly Bell, the Beyond Resurrection one, and she's quickly become one of my favorite characters in the game to use. This is because you can use her in a number of different ways. She has a really high SP as well as Frenzy. She also got Berserker at 40% and Bruiser at 40%, much like the last one. Now in addition to that, she has Havoc at 20. And it pushes her strong attack 3 to be beyond full screen, and her strong attacks 1 and 2 to have an even greater range that they already have. This Holly Bell also has a strong attack recharge link, which means you can use her strong attacks more frequently. Now you can use her as a strong attacking character. She's very good at it. But her strong attack 2 is a boost move as well as a barrier move. So you can also use her as a normal attacking character since her normal attack after the boost will be over 800. And like I said, she has a plus 40 bruiser, so her normal attack is viable. And since she has a strong attack recharge link, she can essentially have an infinite boost. She's also a great support character. Because in addition to that boost, like I said, she also provided barriers. So it was great.
Audible has just the right thing for every kind of true crime fan. Fraudster tale fans, fans of unsolved mysteries, heist fans.
You've been to the restart. Y'all wait. We're losing. Do y'all not understand about that? Can't count.
I'm going to a story of your life, but how important to you is how you look when you watch it. Look, man, I'm not really that, but if you keep telling me what to do, man.
Get everyone over here and get started. I'm going to do it.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you line.
Feed.
Liberty bibbity. Liberty.
This video is brought to you by these YouTube members. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Hello everyone and welcome to the top 10 Itachi's on Bleach Brave Souls. Jeez, I figured it would make abilities too. He already had Flurry and Poise, but now you can add a
Oh, bro, why?
This is his normal attack damage. He's also got a 2 that's a boost move, though he doesn't have Enhancer, so it only lasts 10 seconds. Now while it is totally reasonable to auto with this guy, he may be a little slow, as he only has an Espada Killer, and that really holds him back when it comes to PvE. However, he's still more than usable in certain Senkaimon force, and this is the stop. Kenpachi Zaraki was the only Kenpachi I was going to put on this list, because up next we have the Power, but it healed pretty. Really excited when this runs for 30 seconds, but when that not gets Sprinter, and it's probably not best, but do not regard immune to being paralyzed, which is auto. He has to flip because it is not really max out if you have. A lot of you saw this coming, and for good reason. He is a very good character. He has a really high SP as well as friend.
This was a man who was desperately in search of a place to die. Spent little time and was a prisoner. Objective was to when he was hanged, hailed the of a sky island. When he was hanged, the chain crumbled into pieces. When he was sent to be beheaded, the guillotine blade shattered. When he was to be impaled, the spear broke. Additionally, he sank a total of 9 prison vessels. In other words, no one was capable of killing him. Now what's happening?
Bro, move! Why would the character move? I have 5 seconds left.
Get everyone over here and get started.
How did that leave?
So I survived again. That doddering old whitebeard. You call man who longed for a place to die. King of the beasts? Kaido. If it's one-on-one, always bet on Kaido. Whether on land, at sea, or in the air, it's a widely held belief that this terrifying pirate is more powerful than any other living creature. Well, looks like I have no choice. Hurry up, Joker! It's time for the final battle! Get ready!
Dinner window with us now.
Goku would be seeing greater gains from Master Roshi's training, making a lot of his fights easier than they were in canon after that. I can already tell that there will be people asking how Goku isn't one-shotting everyone. Well, if we look into the Saiyan saga, Gohan had very harsh training. From Piccolo, he was far stronger than anyone.
In Dragon Ball Z, audiences were introduced to Gohan, the son of Goku who possessed incredible hidden potential. Throughout the story, Gohan has continually found ways to release this dormant power, through rage, training, or by having it unlocked by ancient aliens. Out of everyone in the main cast, Gohan has been stated to have the greatest potential of all. But as it's been demonstrated throughout the story, he lacked the discipline and desire to hone his skills to their maximum capabilities. However, his father Goku is not held back by such shortcomings. His personality and drive for self-improvement in the face of ever-growing threats is what has allowed him to rise from the low-class Saiyan to one of the most powerful warriors in the multiverse who can even transcend the gods themselves. So when comparing the two characters, the question arises, what if Goku had Gohan's potential? How would he use it, and how would this affect the story? Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss that. Make sure to subscribe and enable all notifications, so you can stay up to date with all my videos. Now, we'll begin with Goku's origin on planet Vegeta. In this scenario, Goku would have been born with Gohan's potential. However, just like Gohan, it's hidden, and not something outwardly noticeable to his family. Scouters would show him as being a weakling. As a result, he would still be destined to be sent to another world. In the now canon version of events portrayed in Dragon Ball Minus and Dragon Ball Super Broly, Goku was saved by his father Bardock and sent to the Earth just before Frieza destroyed planet Vegeta. This is when he was found by Grandpa Gohan, who decided to raise him as his own. I'm not sure why Goku was called.
Get out there. You guys ain't got the strength to hang on to that lead.
t-shirts. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fix your fucking eyes. Like,
He had never trained before in his life, so he couldn't use any of his powers. Despite their rage, his power level was even higher than Goku as an adult, as well as Piccolo and Raditz. After getting only a single year of training, most of which was survival based, Gohan's power soared to over 2,000. This was also just at age 5. By the time of the original series, Goku was age 12, which is a little older than Gohan was in the Cell games. As a result, Kid Goku would quickly surpass even his adult level from the start of Dragon Ball Z. After transforming into King Kong and turning his grandfather into a man king, Goku would live in solitude for a number of years, trying to hone his skills as he survived off the land. This leads into Dragon Ball, where he would meet Bulma and begin his mystical adventure. And in this version of the events, everything would be a lot easier. The overpowered Goku would easily defeat Yamcha, even while hungry, and then stop the Pilaf gang. Their booby traps would also be useless against Goku, and he wouldn't even need to become a great ape to escape the castle, since he could simply finger flick the building into a dust pile. Next, he would train under Master Roshi, who would likely be shocked to find that this child had already surpassed him. With Roshi's tutelage, he'd grow even stronger alongside Krillin. Although Krillin wouldn't really pose any challenge to Goku, I suspect that he'd be far more powerful than his main counterpart, just by training alongside Goku. Soon after this, they would enter the 21st tournament, and Goku would easily defeat Jackie Chun if they fought. Now, assuming that things played out relatively the same from there, the Red Ribbon Army, Tien, and King Piccolo would all be quickly handled, assuming the Pilaf gang is alive to revive him. Now, the outcome of the fight with King Piccolo is very important here, because this Goku could easily defeat him with a single blast. However, if during their fight Goku kills King Piccolo without allowing him to create an egg, Kami would die along with him, meaning that the Earth's Dragon Balls would vanish. I suspect that this would likely happen, because Goku doesn't know anything about that plot point yet, and probably couldn't even read the script if he tried. As a result of this action, Goku would have never trained under Mr. Popo and Kami, meaning that he would still have his tail, which Kami removed in the original story in exchange for a recreated bone. Goku would also retain the ability to transform into an Osaru, which could lead to some interesting possibilities. On the negative side, he would also never learn about the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. However, perhaps the most important change would be Goku's personality. As we saw during the 23rd tournament, Goku changed a lot during that time skip. He not only grew in power, but also in stature, becoming a young adult and taking on the appearance we know today. But another major change was his personality. His mind became clearer, and he was a kinder person, changing from the boy who routinely killed his enemies to the man who spared them. Goku was more enlightened and merciful, some would even say to a fault. So as a result, I think that this Goku would probably retain his tendency to kill his enemies, along with other personality traits which were sanded down by Toriyama. With that being said, Goku would likely still enter the 23rd tournament looking for a challenge.
Holy my god!
Win with ease, and then fly off.
You just took a shot that somebody else gave.
During the preceding 5 years, Chi-Chi would introduce Goku to a new type of training. And 9 months later, Goku would be born. And he would no doubt have even greater potential than the original. Power is so strong that it even made Cell sweat in the future. This leads into Dragon Ball Z. During the 5 years between Dragon Ball and Z, Goku no doubt would have continued to train, and as a result, his power would only exponentially increase. If we take a look at Goku in Dragon Ball Super, who's around the same age as Goku at the beginning of Z, he's far more powerful than even his ultimate form from the Buu Saga. Being capable of battle Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Kefla in the manga. However, that power wasn't earned just by training rapid, but rather is built upon through prior boosts received in DBZ. This includes training with Goku in the Time Chamber during the Cell Saga. Then even more so in the Buu Saga, when the Elder Supreme Kai unleashed his power and granted him Ultimate. Of course, he unlocked Ultimate again before the Tournaments of Power, and then grew even stronger in less than a day while training with Piccolo. But despite the fact that fans like to ignore this, he still trained with Piccolo from time to time in Dragon Ball Super, and said he was more powerful than ever during the Zen exhibition match, which was pretty much proved by the fight itself. So it's safe to say that Gohan's training was more extreme than Goku's would be in this scenario. With that being established, if we assume that Goku never found out about or went into the time chamber, and was never pushed to transform into a Super Saiyan, he'd certainly be weak. However, if we were to lowball him using future Gohan as an example, Goku would likely still have a power level of millions, and could have perhaps attained Super Saiyan through training. We don't know how Gohan achieved the form, but we do know that both Trunks and Goten achieved the form without ever even knowing it existed. So despite them being tailless prodigies, I think it's entirely possible that Goku. So by the time that Raditz shows up, he'd be so weak by comparison that Goku would be able to beat him with one finger at 1% of his power. As a result, Goku would never die and never train under King Khan. So he would never learn about the Kaioken or Spirit Bomb. And with Piccolo dead, Raditz would never learn about the Dragon Balls. Despite the Dragon Balls being Vegeta and Nappa's main motivation for going to Earth, I think that they would likely still show up seeking retribution. Or at least Vegeta would want to prove his superiority over Goku upon learning about his superior strength. After all, he was the Prince of all Saiyans, and he couldn't let a low-class clown like Kakarot upstage him. So nearly 1 year later, they would arrive on the planet. And with Goku ready and waiting,
Bro, this
he would
is so
easily
annoying.
defeat
I get the
With
turnover,
Goku's
but I just got past the ball.
story, he might also kill the invading Saiyans, considering that they're enemies who threaten the world. And they didn't give him the challenge that he initially got from Vegeta. Raditz probably has a greater chance of being spared, considering that he's Goku's brother. I don't exactly think he'd stick around or become a good guy, let alone marrying a schizophrenic Earth woman and having a child named after a salad dressing. Additionally, none of the Earthlings would ever die in the fight, and because Vegeta and Nappa wouldn't hear about the Dragon Balls or plan to wish for immortality, neither would Frieza, meaning that he wouldn't go to Namek. However, there is a slight possibility that he traveled to Earth if he learned about Goku, and how he could transform into a Super Saiyan, because that was Frieza's greatest fear, and he wouldn't allow his power to be challenged. Well, at least not by anyone other than his father, or Beerus, or the other gods of destruction, and her angels, and Aishinkan, and Zeta. Anyway, considering just how high Gohan's potential was and the fact that we're putting into Goku's body, Frieza likely wouldn't stand much of a chance here. In fact, Goku might just one-shot him at 100% in just his base form. And because this Goku doesn't show mercy, I wouldn't expect a Mecha Frieza appearance anytime soon. However, his father King Cold is a different story. Because after Goku defeated Frieza in the original story, King Cold was out for revenge. He didn't know exactly how powerful Goku was, just that he needed to be put down to cement his clan's power in the universe. Now when King Cold first reached Earth, he suggested the idea of blowing it up from space, so it's possible that he would attempt this here. However, it's likely that Goku or the other warriors would sense this attack coming from the surface and had to stop it. Much like in the Lord's Blood. It'd be funny if Goku just slapped it back at Cold Ship and killed him like that. However, the more crowd-pleasing version, and the one that I would enjoy more, is that he goes one-on-one with Goku, which wouldn't turn out well for him either. Even if Goku allowed him to take his hypothetical final form, he still wouldn't stand a chance. It'd be like the Brooklyn Brawler fighting 1980s Hulkamania Hulk Hogan. We all know how this ends. This leads into the Android saga, where Goku would face a greater threat than any other, with that being the Earth. Now, we don't know exactly where or how Goku contracted the virus. Many believe that it was on Star Trek, but that's unlikely since it was years before Goku started feeling symptoms. And additionally, it was implied to be an epidemic in Trunks' timeline. So assuming Goku gets it here, he would die just like in the original History of Trunks timelines. This is where the androids come in. And in this version of the story, they may be an even bigger threat. The reason being that Dr. Gero based the power of the androids off of Goku calculations regarding the original version of the story, Gero's available to Goku ended around the time that he was in. This means that he was unaware of Goku's massive power-ups and that he achieved the Super Saiyan form. However, in this version of the events, Goku would never travel to Namek. As a result, Gero may have continued to study Goku form. The power of the androids off Goku's even greater potential, the androids 1920 would be far more powerful than the original.
So
The other Z fighters would be at an even greater disadvantage. So the events that we've seen would probably play out the same way that they did in the future Trunks timelines, where the Z fighters are killed, with the exception of Goku. Now, with Vegeta either dead or off in space, there wouldn't be a future Trunks to go back in time, because all of these events would have taken place before the timelines diverged. But on the subject of Gohan, this version of him would have far greater potential than he did in the original story, since he would be the son of a more powerful Goku and also a half. It's like he used the genetic lottery twice. With that being said, because Goku was able to easily handle all of the previous threats, Gohan would have never needed to get involved in the action. Without Piccolo, Gohan would never train under him or battle the same. He would never go to Namek and get his potential unleashed by Guru, or various Zenkai who stands freeze at his forces. So this Gohan would be at an even greater disadvantage than future Gohan was. He may not even be a fighter at this point, or even know how to use his power. Thus, he might not become a Super Saiyan or stand any chance against the androids. Unless he's basically like Super Broly, where he scales up to his power. But even Broly trained with Barrett. With that possibility gone, time travel is still on the table, since Bulma would no doubt remain alive and come up with the same plan. In this case, it's likely that she or Gohan would go back in time along with the Heartfire's medication. I suspect that Gohan would be the choice here for a couple of reasons. The first being that if Bulma were to go, she would instantly be recognized by the others, which would change the timeline even more than intended. And the other reason would be to discover the way to defeat the androids in their time. Being the child of Goku, Gohan has a better chance of accomplishing that goal, if only because he inherited some of his plot power from his father. With Frieza being dead and no need for a dramatic entry like Gohan would probably just approach Goku in private, away from the other warriors. After the situation and getting medication, the events would change once again, because without Piccolo or Vegeta, Goku would be on his own. I suspect that the father would realize this, and Gohan would remain in the present to train with Goku. From here, Gohan would essentially take on the role of future Trunks, training alongside his father to prove himself as a warrior and to defend his world against the original androids. Considering that Gohan's potential in this scenario would be greater, I suspect he would quickly power up over the next 3 years. Going back to Broly's feats, you'd probably match Goku in no time at all. And from what we saw during the training in the Cell Saga, the two Saiyans pushed each other to heights that they never could have achieved on their own. Despite the lack of time chamber, their training would yield great results, and Gohan would no doubt become a Super Saiyan. And if this version is anything like Leafla, he might even get some other forms along with it. Furthermore, Gohan would be around to ensure that Goku takes his medication, so he won't watch the situation and have another heart attack. So by the time Androids 19 and 20 show up, Goku and Gohan will be ready. I suspect that they would easily defeat them, even with their surprise energy training tactic. Especially if Yamcha takes a hand to the chest like he did in the first game. It was all a tactical strategy from the beginning. Definitely. The father-son team would obliterate 19 and wouldn't spare Jiro either. I mean, realistically, if Goku found him during the Red Rebellion arc, he probably would have just killed him there. But thankfully, Jiro engineered advanced bottling technology that allowed him to escape unnoticed. However, before they killed Android 20, I suspect that Gohan would interrogate him. Because if this is anything like the future Trunks timeline, Gohan would recognize 17 and 18 as the real android and wonder what was going on. With that being said, I don't think that Jiro would divulge the location of this laboratory, because that would mean the destruction of all of his life's work. Even if 17 and 18 couldn't be activated, he still had one more trump card, with that being Cell. If the androids remained asleep, Cell would awaken years in the future and immediately absorb them, thus becoming perfect. So Jiro would go to his grave while keeping that secret. The only way I could see them find this location is from Bulma, who would arrive soon after the fight and tell them that Jiro's lab was hidden somewhere in the nearby mountain range. But considering that mountain range is so huge, it's doubtful that they would ever find it. If they did, however, I suspect that Gohan would want to destroy them while they sleep. Naturally, Goku would protest this idea. However, I doubt that he'd pull a Vegeta and wake them up just to fight them. Even if he did, the father-son team would just stomp them before destroying the lab. After saving the past, Gohan would return to his own timeline. now possessing the power to defeat his own android, who had been weaker than they were in the main timeline. He would also go on to defeat Cell, because even though his Cell would be stronger, having been grouped over himself, he'd be no match for the trained Chadhan Super Saiyan Blanco. This would mean that there would only be 2 timelines in Dragon Ball Z, rather than 4. Also, without the existence of the Cell games, Mr. Z would be much less popular, and not assume a role of world savior. So he wouldn't have any cities named after him, or even get this weird movie produced. How tragic. Moving on to the Buu saga, the differences would continue to grow, as Goku would have never died in the timeline. This means that he would continue to live on Earth and train, likely achieving the other Super Saiyan forms during this time. Gohan would also begin going to school, where he meets Fidel. But a major difference from the original story is that this Gohan wouldn't be a warrior, so he wouldn't be fighting crime as the Golden Fighter or Great Saiyan Man. Thus, Fidel wouldn't be seeking out his identity or be anywhere near as interested in him, meaning that the two of them would never fall in love. Gohan would never teach her how to use ki or fly, and nor would he ever enter the tournament. Goku probably wouldn't have entered either, seeing it as a trivial battle far beyond his. From this point on, I can see the story playing out in one of 2 different ways. In scenario A, Popovich and Yamu would appear at the tournament and likely absorb the power of the fighters there before returning to Babidi. At which point, the meager energy would be injected into Buu, and they would be killed. The lack of impressive energy would leave Babidi enacting a backup plan, where he would send Deborah and his other men to attack cities around the world to draw out the fighters and collect their energy. However, upon sensing their destruction, this version of Goku would fly to the battle and easily defeat them before they can awaken Buu. Well, unless Deborah got a lucky shot off with a spin. But I have a feeling that it would bounce off of Goku's plot armor. In Scenario B, Goku would be recruited by the Supreme Kai to join the tournament. At this point, Goku may have his energy drained in place of Gohan, so that they could track Spopovich and Yamu back to Babidi's ship. If this happens, then it would cause real problems, because Goku would be so much stronger here that Buu would instantly be awoken by the energy and likely become even stronger. This means that Goku and the Supreme Kai would have to fight all of Babidi's men and an even stronger Majin Buu. However, I'm sure that Goku would still be able to win here, because of a couple of different reasons. 1. Goku likely wouldn't have been at full power when he had his energy drained by Spopovich and Yamu, because his power in just his base form would be more than enough to impress both of them. So at maximum, he would go Super Saiyan if he faced Kibito, as per his request. And 2. Having Gohan's potential, Goku would have likely achieved Super Saiyan 2 and 3 by this point, if not other forms we haven't even seen before. And assuming that Roshi never blew up the moon during their fight, he might have even been able to use Skull Nozaru or Super Saiyan 4. With Majin Buu dead, he would never turn good, spawn Kid Buu, or destroy the Earth. Goku probably wouldn't train with the Z-Sword, and thus the Elder Kai wouldn't be released. Although perhaps he would be intrigued when he was told about a sword that no one else could lift, seeing it as a challenge which he would easily overcome. At that point, it would be cool to see if history repeats itself like with Gohan, where Goku breaks the sword and then has his full potential unleashed. Going by Gohan's strength before the tournament of power, Ultimate Goku's energy could soar to being just as high, if not higher, than his Super Saiyan Blue form during that arc, all before ever achieving God Ki or training under.
Listen to all the good stuff. Escape reality. Indulge in the...
Oh, tweets. On the subject of Dragon Ball Super, let's get into that era of the story now. Naturally, Goku would continue to train after he defeated Majin Buu, growing even more powerful over the 4 years before Battle of Gods. And this is when Beerus, the God of Destruction, would awaken from his catnap. Many of the events here would play out the same way. Beerus would inquire about Planet Vegeta, and if Frieza destroyed it, he would then be informed by Whis that Goku defeated Frieza, although in this case under different circumstances. Beerus would then remember the reason why he woke up, which was to fight the Super Saiyan God. Next, he would learn that Goku is on Earth instead of King Kai's world, and travel directly to him, coming to Bulma's birthday party. He would then speak with Goku directly, who wouldn't have any idea of what the Super Saiyan God is. In this version of the events, there wouldn't be enough Saiyans on Earth to perform the God ritual. And even if Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz were spared, they probably wouldn't have become good guys given the circumstances, which would mean that they wouldn't qualify for the ritual anyway. So unless Goku had a bunch of extra kids during the time skip, he wouldn't become a god. However, if this Goku is anywhere near as fight-hungry as his mainline version, I suspect that he and Beerus would still fight after Goku challenges him. And this is where Beerus would get the surprise of his life, because considering just how powerful the younger Gohan is in Dragon Ball Super, Goku would be far more powerful than he was in his God form in Battle of Gods, pushing Beerus to levels well beyond anything he used during their battle. Although I'm doubtful that Goku would be able to defeat him, Beerus would certainly get his money's worth and more. After the fight, I suspect that Beerus would be so impressed that he would spare Goku and the Earth. Although his gluttony would no doubt play a factor, which would no doubt cause Whis to continue traveling to the Earth to eat their food at Bulma's. This is where Goku would likely encounter him, and then find out that he's Beerus' master. Because Goku is always looking to push himself, he would ask Whis for his training, and then travel with him to Beerus' planet. If that ended up happening, Goku would quickly scale up to Beerus and Whis far faster than he had in the main story, especially after achieving the ability God Key. In a matter of months, he would likely achieve Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, reaching a power level that would potentially surpass every other mortal in the multiverse, maybe even throw in all the gods at that point. With Frieza dead and his forces unaware of the existence of the Dragon Balls, Resurrection F would never happen. So I'm skipping over it, just like Toyotaro did. But don't worry, you aren't missing much anyway. This is when Goku would meet Champa and Vados and learn about the multiverse from Whis. He would also discover the existence of the Super Dragon Balls that the two gods are heading over. This is where he would suggest the idea of a tournament between Universes 6 and 7. Now, without Vegeta or Piccolo, Team Universe 7 would be a lot weaker as a unit, likely consisting of Goku and the humans from Dragon Ball. Now, just by fighting alongside Goku, it's possible that Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, and Roshi would be much stronger by this point in time. Maybe even Goten would join the fight if Chi-Chi allowed him to train like in Buu Saga, especially if they already had one son that was completely dedicated to his studies. I'm sure this version of Goten would also have crazy potential as well. But none of that really matters, considering that the other fighters would essentially just be placeholders, because Goku would be so much stronger at this point that he would easily win the entire tournament by himself. Frost's trickery and his time skip would be no match for this magnitude of plot power. As a result of this dominance, I think that Goku might come away from the tournament dissatisfied, believing himself to be above every other mortal. However, that disappointment wouldn't last for long, as Zeno the Omni King would arrive and announce plans for the Tournament of Power. This is where he would also befriend Goku. Now, getting into the Goku Black arc, this is where things become a lot trickier, because chances are Zamasu would still fall to evil here, just as he did in the original story. That's because all the main points of contention are still there. Gohan traveled back in time to save Goku, which led to him achieving the power of the gods, which Zamasu then sees on good old God Tooth. This further reinforces the lie that Zamasu believes that mortals are a dangerous mistake which must be corrected. This would lead to Zamasu using the Super Dragon Balls to swap bodies with Goku. And because this Goku is even more powerful, Goku Black would be stronger as well, meaning that he would pose an even greater threat to Gohan's future. However, if this Gohan followed the same path as future Trunks, training as hard as he could every single day to protect his future, then there's a chance he'd be able to fend off this threat. So this new Uber Chadhan might just be legendary Super Saiyan Broly from DBS Broly levels of brokenly powerful, meaning that even merged Zamasu might not stand a chance. But even if the doppelganger duo proved too much of a challenge for Gohan, he could just run back in time and get Goku's health. And the two filthy Ningen would show up and stomp a mud hole in them. Even Black's hack's ability of getting Zenkai's mid-battle without needing to heal wouldn't save him from this unholy beating. And if things get too out of hand, they could always use the easy button that Zeno gave Goku. And goodbye Zamasu and maybe the entire future timeline. If that happened, Whis could just create a new timeline for Gohan to live in, and everyone would pretend that it's all fine and not existentially horrifying. Yep, totally fine. Totally. Moving.
If you're that bad, don't.
Moving into the Tournaments of Power, it would likely go down the same way as the fight against Universe 6. Goku would bring the idea back up to Zeno, who would then come up with the rules. Then once gathered, the 8 universes would battle for supremacy, and the losers would be erased. In preparation, Goku would select other fighters who could help him. However, his choices would be extremely limited and not quite as helpful, because Piccolo, Vegeta, and Frieza would be dead. Even if Goku went to Fortune Teller Baba and had them brought back, they would still be far weaker, because Frieza never would have trained. Vegeta would be at Saiyan Saga levels, and Piccolo would still be the Demon King. And even if Goku spared Raditz, he probably wouldn't be much help either. But this version of Goku would also be so much stronger than the one who originally entered the tournament to power, I don't think it would even really matter. Chances are that he would not only be stronger than Toppo and Kefla, but even Jiren at full power, even without his Kaioken. So Goku wouldn't need to expend as much stamina during the tournament. He could take out all of the strongest fighters with relative ease. He'd basically be swapping roles with Jiren here. And if Jiren does end up still proving too difficult to defeat, such as after he unlocks his own hidden potential like he did toward the end of the tournament, Goku would probably just achieve Ultra Instinct and overpower him. That's assuming he didn't already do it while training with Whis, much like how he achieved it with Naris, bringing the tournament to a close with plenty of time left to spare. This would leave Goku
Welcome to Realm of Genesis. Today we will talk about manhwas with a leveling system. Number 10 on our list is Soul.
In a world where every other manga has some sort of leveling system, we decided to outline some possibilities for you. I don't expect any major spoilers here.
るじゃねえか。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。逃がさねえ。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。
甘い。
つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。 楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえ。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。もらった。楽しませてくれよ。終わりだ。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。もらった。たまんねえな。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。 楽しくやろうぜ。
倒せ。
つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
Doesn't seem like a deep anime.
"楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。たまんねえな。くらえ。終わりだと。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。 楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。さようなら。甘いな。つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
Slow motion, now do it for the TikTok.
Is that the mixtape? Oh no, it's Daquarman, the colossal hoodlum.
Yep, not gonna miss this.
Don't worry, guys. He can't transform without any fluid in his spine.
Why would that be a prerequisite?
We cannot let him make contact with the Hennessy bottle. Once he pours one out for the dead Titans, he'll start the protesting. Oh God, none of the protest.
Mother. So how are we gonna stop the attack on Paradise?
Daquan Nager, use the power of the Finding Father and unlock the Chirac Titan.
I mean, bro, there's no Chirac in this show. How are you making that reference?
The Finding Father was last spotted at the liquor store on Harlem Marley for cigarettes.
On Harlem who?
Say, Tyrone Capon, were you born in Beast Titan form?
What would possess you to ask that so
Well, I heard your people got stuck with the curse of begging.
Bro, it is the curse of Ymir that we are focused on here.
No, I thought after 13 years, the urban Titans can't beg and have to get a job. Ugh, finally.
What show are you in, bro?
I wish the Jim Crow and Clan Titan would come back.
But I call him Wayne cause he's a shot up. Pick up the ladder, put it in the gun, make the knives touch. Niggas with attitude, but we come straight out of. But I call him Wayne cause he's a shot up. Pick up the ladder, put it in the gun, make the knives touch. Niggas with attitude, but we come straight out of. But I call him Wayne cause he's
The 5 greatest scorers of all time. This is the only correct list. If you have a different list, your list is fucking wrong.
So this is really good right here. Absolutely, let's do it. When I think about the pantheon of running backs, I can only name 3 running backs better than Emmitt Smith. That's Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and Barry Sanders. He was better than Eric Dickerson. He was better than LaDainian Tomlinson. He was better than Adrian Peterson. He was better than Marcus Allen. He was better than O.J. Simpson, just to name a few. Emmitt Smith is the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. I think about Pete Rose. I can't name 5 hitters better than Pete Rose. He's the all-time hits leader in baseball history. The reason why I'm asking that is because production seems to be your theme, and I'm 100% behind that. I do not care about your bag. What are you producing? So I'm wondering, why isn't Jabbar a top 5 scorer all time? He's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. He averaged 25 a game for 17 straight years. James is the only other guy who can say that. So,
The 5.
good night.
I'm on my mama out the trenches. I'm on my daddy out the trenches. I'm on my grandma out the trenches. I'm on my brother. 6, 7, 8.
Yo.
grabbing it, bro. There we go. Love the way to be our guy. Seven, 6, 5, 4. It's 9. No. It's 6. It's 6. It's 6. It's 6. It's 6. It's 6. We're all actually well. 6, bro. 6, bro. 6, bro. 6, bro.
Yo. I ain't gonna cap, call it what you want, but I ain't doing that baby talk shit with my first kid. None of my kids, actually. That shit sounds dumb as fuck. I hate hearing it, bro. Like, you think I'm finna wait 9 months for my kid to come out the pussy just to talk to him like this? Hey, stinky man. Oh my God, look at the stinky man. He's such a stinky man. Oh, boogie. No, I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm talking to my fucking kids like they're human. Because they're human. What are you talking about? As soon as they come out the pussy, I ain't pulling that you too.
Either this Colombian girl.
Get the stretch out of shit now. You shit, you want some chips?
Girl from the Love and Basketball.
My mama, that's how I'm talking to my kids. All of them, even my daughter. She's gonna live. All my kids gonna know how to roast too. Cause I know how to roast. I'm gonna be roasting their ass as soon as they come out that motherfucker. Like, damn. You ugly bitch. Look, ain't no mom, you ugly in a motherfucker. As soon as they able to comprehend, I'm roasting them. You feel me? You know how I bully my kids. Sorry.
Blessings on blessings, indeed. Yeah.
First thing, you're trying to be gangster with hazel eyes. Can't do that. Being gangster has an eye color requirement. It's literally in the book. Look it up. But most important, what the fuck is that on your neck? What the fuck is that supposed to be attached to?
It's your host, Chef Agent, and today you're watching AMT Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings.
Zestiest motherfucking way a nigga has ever woke up in history. Nigga said.
Stuck? Damn.
What the fuck were you thinking, my guy?
This is your opportunity to make your money grow with a FanFed Money Market Certificate.
Alright, stop you hit.
Nah, y'all wasn't looking close enough. Bro had on an ankle monitor and black Air Force.
Sit at home, laying back on your couch, not doing nothing.
Bro had on an ankle monitor and black Air Forces. That's a whole fiend right there, dog. He didn't lift them weights, they got scared and jumped.
Look at it, come on, I'm in Dubai right now. You wanna know why I'm in Dubai and why you're not like me? It's because I downloaded the app. Libra is a modern fantasy experience designed to connect people over sports with their beautiful chat and interface. Libra uses talk more with their
y'all wasn't looking close enough. Bro had on an ankle monitor and black.
Libra is free with no ads and it's truly a genuine premium experience. I don't want to hear nothing on how you don't have money, right? Libra offers fantasy NFL, NBA, and even LCS League of Legends. And gives you total control on your fantasy draft and redraft, dynasty, and best ball. Libra is made to play fantasy sports your own way. With millions of users built entirely almost off word of mouth. Oh my God, what are you doing, man? Get out here. You want to sit there and doing nothing, man. Down the ass and come to Dubai. Oh, get the cameras ready and stuff like that. Come on, you can be just like me. Link in the description.
And that's how the nigga swung his body to his side. And that's how
Let's up to the stage, David. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. My entire dad's side of the family is from Dominica, so yeah, I'm not fully African American. So you know about the spice of this? Oh, want to get some David? Nah, nope, you need more. Trust me. Are you on his hands, dick? If he a dirty nigga name, he a dirty nigga. Come on, yo! Let me get one. It's good. Let me get some of that. Hey, we got level 1, man. We got the classic hot sauce. This should be a breeze. Man. If you struggle with this one, by the time we reach level 5, you will be in tears. Oh, God. You will be in tears. All right, let me heat up, man. Yo, you did not wash your hands. You have to put on my hands next time to get off my penis. Here you go, David. All right, thank you, man. My stomach hurts. All right, David's first question: was there ever a point in your career where you felt like giving up? About yesterday when we was doing this MP shoot. Huh? Nah, for real, in 2K18, when the 2K community was in the drop, I didn't feel like giving up. I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? This work. I was still kind of freshly in the heavily pursuing YouTube, so that was when I was like, damn, I gotta double down on this even more. And what kept you going? This is nothing else I gotta do than YouTube. So. You don't wanna act? At the time. What you got? A little bit, you know what I'm saying? And no longer is on the legs. And this is a final speech that you got to give up before you can go all the way up. And emotions going through your head. I like that, dude. I like that. Hey, your mother was listening to you talk. If you want to make that Hollywood, then you got to be at the video. Just never mind. Your dick is cold, you in the water. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. And your emotions take over. Fully emotional. Alright? This is the last time you gonna die, nigga. This is the last time you gonna even see your mama. You know, so before you go underwater and drown. Mama, you always been the best mom ever. This is my last time seeing you. Don't be a bitch. Get up, David. I love you, Mom! Mom! And scene. David's body bag. David's body bag. David's body bag. If I win, I get to fuck your bitch. If you win, let her fuck you.
I was sleeping in my closet for a minute. Ooh, I came there for you. I came to see you. Oh, get out of my office about that.
What makes you think I would pay for Shut the fuck up. Two, the exclusive video come out on time. Every time. Every single time. Every time. Real shit. Yeah.
Let's take a swing and see. Rank these 4 episodes. First, we got Attack on Titan, 31, Fire, 15, Naruto vs. Sasuke. So at number 1, I'm thinking with my head and not my heart. I gotta go Attack on Titan. Number 2, I have to go with my heart on this one. Naruto Shippuden. And then we're gonna give 3 to DBZ, episode 95.
Let's say she cheated.
Let's take a swing at this. Rank these 4 episodes. First, we got Attack on Titan, episode 31, which was Fire, 15, Naruto vs. Sasuke. So at number 1, I'm thinking with my head and not my heart. I gotta go Attack on Titan. Number 2, I have to go with my heart on this one. Naruto Shippuden. And then we're gonna give 3 to DBZ, episode 95. Let's take a swing.
Boom. Hey, level 1 copy for that, man. That motherfucking what? I'm gonna beat this video game. Hey, alright. Damn up! Oh, you did? Alright, man, this question here, Kai. Do you all ever talk to the girls personally off camera that appear in videos? Me personally, I don't like missing business with real life. Type shit. Cause niggas, they get attached. You know what I'm saying? If I go around fucking these bitches on the video, my dick's so good, nigga, they gonna be attached. They're gonna wanna come to every AMP shoot for no reason. Like, let me help you into it. And then shit, when I'm not giving them attention, they can just fuck shit up in the group, you know what I'm saying? Key your car. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? And keep my car and snap my tires, nigga. You gotta be sitting your M4 to sleep around people and shit like that. So, like, when you want your M4 damage and shit, no. Right, so, no, I'm not. Yes, I've taken your M4 multiple times to get from Hussein. I have a GPS on that, so I'll be checking that. Never get some GPS. Sleep bang. Let me go, nigga. Nigga, piss me up with me. You want to that you went to sleep at 9 and you woke up at midnight and your body won't let you go back to sleep? You took it at like 9:30, came back at 11. But this is on my lip. You put gas back in it, though. No. So when I pull up on it, she was like, oh my God. She didn't even know it was a mom. That's just a weird stuff. Alright, Chris, welcome to the table, man. Eat up. Put on my hand sanitizer, bro. Come on, thank you for the hospitality, brother. Damn, boy, you see. Now I gotta say one. Damn. Chris, the people want to know, man, what's it been like living with an ACL tear? That's the worst feeling ever, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let me take a bite. There's so much bread on that chicken. The first week, is the worst week of my life, you know what I'm saying? Not really. But the worst week.
Rate these 4 episodes from best to worst. We got Attack on Titan episode 31, which was fire. One Piece 10-15, DBZ 94.
Guess who just lost to me at Mortal Kombat? Babe, look up. Look up, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Look up. Guess who just lost to me at Mortal Kombat? Babe, look up. Look up, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Who would you burn?
Don't be shy. Look up, don't be shy. Don't be shy, look up. Look up.
Hold on, you're on my penis.
Yeah, that's right.
This nigga right here, I said.
Guess who just lost to me at Mortal Kombat?
I want to play football, bro. Let's hold off on that video. I wasn't like,
Babe, look up.
telling you, let's not do that. You feel me? Let's not do that. I was hearing in my mind and shit. I talked to myself sometimes. You sure the stuff you fucked up about me, nigga? I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm fucking fucked up, bro. But guess what? This nigga David was laughing. He was laughing and I heard nigga. I heard the first. He was laughing. That's not that. It's not even that.
Will you ever be forced to be a child soldier for the government because you decided to fuck around and find out about equipment in exchange for resurrecting your neglected mother and it cost you your arm, your leg, and your brother's entire corporeal form? That's what it feels like to try to move forward. Have you ever been forced to be a child soldier for the government because you decided to fuck around and find out about equipment?
Hold down and click join because the video that was the third injury.
You know what's going on all the time.
Hey, when I get
LeBron is number 2 all-time in the history of basketball. Oh, my God. He ain't number 1. We know who the hell that is.
Save.
LeBron is number 2 all-time.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Nigga, I'm vegan.
Why I went this wide open. I'm not used to this. Come. I low-key shoot better when pressure's on, so come a little closer. I know it makes no sense, but it's an easier shot for me when someone's hands in my face. This is not a realistic shot. When would I have this in a game? Just close out, then I shoot. I'll probably be better at that. Now if I miss, it's embarrassing. No? Oh yeah, give me that.
Welcome back.
Man, we made to level 2. Oh, you need to dab up first, my brother. Go ahead, man. People want to know who's the best player in the game. They really be like, they don't get it. I don't get it. It's quick, I think all you do is nigga, the only nigga that comes in here and this fucking house is Yeah, no, not too long. I was on Black Ops 2 type shit, right? 2025, on the 2040. Y'all know the nuclear is 30 kills. You know what I'm saying? I do 1 kill. I think I'm right. Oh, I get 30 kills. 27 kills. I'm 2 kills. I'm 3 kills.
I carried.
I get 2 more kills.
What y'all think?
I walk in the building with a Remington.
What y'all think?
You nigga fucking nerd, bro. It was just interesting. I got one from the middle. Remington shot me in my face. I got one of the nuke. Broke down crying. Got fucked right there out of my nuclear. Damn. No, not really, bro. No. Sexual virginity. Oh, yeah, no, that's a whole different question, my brother. You already went through your question type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You kind of wasted it, I ain't gonna care. You might have wasted 2 more days of high school you looking at. You don't get the milk. Oh, no, stay right there, you can't have a reaction. Oh, this is really cool to learn. Okay, Fano, the people want to know, did you and Kay get down? Nigga, I ain't never fucked Kay. Hell yeah. I don't fuck no girl in my bed, bro. Matter of fact, I ain't never fucked in my life, nigga. Oh, shit, nah. Can I get a joke? Answer your question. I'm a person. Oh, now you're lying, bro. You can't get no milk lying, bro. You can't get milk lying. That's what we're saying. Nigga, I'm fucking shit out. Who the hell up in this like that? What's on here? If y'all friends, and then you know, you don't mind. Y'all like that basketball photo of like D-Wade when he threw the hoop to LeBron and LeBron. You know, nobody lobbing him lobbing at you. You don't need to let him lob it. Him lobbing him. Chill, Z. Come on, y'all going crazy. I love that Voyager has real-time data. You can see when the market's up and down. Alright, man. I'm excited for you, dude, man. I'm excited, man. It tastes good, no cap. The people want to know, Drew. Did you and Kai... Alright, come on now, dude. Did you and Kai run a train on that one Caribbean show? No. No, nigga, no. Nigga, she curved me in front of 40,000 people, bro. They're my friends, bro. Like, I dead ass didn't know her name, though. But she cool people, bro. Like, how many friends of yours you don't know? I hit a bitch the other day, but I ain't know her name. That happened way too many times. I'm gonna get caught up in it. Okay, and who said that? Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis, man. Freestyle. Yeah. MP Freestyle. Who said that, bitch? So why the fuck did you ask me the question, nigga? Interview, I asked questions. Nigga, fuck you. I already know you don't like train. What? Hey, no. This is respectful to women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to put it on you crazy. If she don't know her worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, the running the train on a woman is disrespectful because it's like, if she don't know her worth as black humans, we gotta teach her her worth. Oh, shit. Hey, Conrad, I'm not gonna lie, your question is not. This is a moral dilemma of sorts. So be careful how you answer it. What? Motherfucker. The people want to know, Kai, would you take a 6-month sentence for a crime you didn't commit to save an AMP member from 12 months? You got a 6 months of life, so you would do it. Get you some milk, man. Go ahead, get you some milk, Kai. Stop playing, man. That's my motherfucking dog, bro. If you do a crime, they say, nigga, you got a year, and I had 6 months, nigga. I'm thinking that 6 months, I want to see you for a year, bro. Nakai, would you expect something out of your fellow AMP brother after the fact? Nakai, would you expect something out of your fellow AMP brother after the fact? Venom, yes. Duke, yes. I don't know.
Get you some, a good amount. That's enough. Trust me, that's enough. Trust me, that's enough. Trust me. Okay, Chris. The people want to know. The final day before you left the body, what was that like? That's the weakest bite. You better take a second bite, Christopher.
Well, that nigga was amazing, nigga. Nigga, I do all types of shit, nigga. No, I ain't even gonna lie to you, nigga. I started wilding out. My father doesn't even know who I am if I'm not inside them walls, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I was doing all... Boy, it's like a weight lifted off my chest. I got it on my ass about school.
Did you leave peacefully or in argument?
Come on, you know, ain't nothing peaceful with a goddamn African parent, nigga.
How do you put his hands on you? He used to put his hands on you and shit?
Hey, damn, you gotta get my dad locked up, bro. Damn. God damn.
But look, though, he a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be like child abuse.
It'd be a nigga fighting who just be a nigga picking your ass. One time I juked a nigga. Okay. That shit upset him. Yeah. So at first, I could tell the nigga was like, when you gotta go get me, you know what I'm saying? Like, him and the baby shit, it's gonna be some calm shit, right? Stop it. Boom. The nigga fell. The nigga fell. Nigga, I ran downstairs so damn fast. I'm done like ran to his office. Nigga,
Please tell me that's not where he stores his belts.
no, it's not where he already had it in his hand.
Okay, sometimes they upgrade those.
But, yeah, the office don't got two doors, nigga. It's just one entrance. That nigga tried my ass. I didn't know where to go, nigga. The story, that's where the story ends. I ain't even going to tell you.
You can imagine the rest.
Yeah, you ever hit your mom? This nigga is the fast. I grabbed a wrist because you beat it. I grabbed it. I just was like, so she started crying and put all her presents that I beat her. I was like, yo, chill. What the fuck?
Mama got the TV on me.
What about you, Davis?
We're not leaving that definition.
Yo, nigga, they get for you. You made it to level 4. The questions get spicier and the wingsuit too, man. Get you a couple drops. Oh, it's a stick. It literally won't come out. It literally won't come out. Oh my God.
All right, Phantom. Dab up.
This is how we know the mixes is the big man. Buddy, make fun.
There you go. No, you did not. The people want to know who in AMP gets the most body.
Chris barely get bitches. The time that girls have came to this clearing, he be rigging them up. He do, but look, what I'm trying to say is, with 2 billion dollars, is like, well, another boy, bro. Like, you really want her to really, like, passionately, like, fuck with you, bro. And I be on that time too, bro. I be feeling you, like, I don't really care about no trees, blah, blah, like, I don't really care about you don't live this. Oh, you're right, thanks. If you a fucking, if you don't got 3 FTDs, bro, I chop my dick off. They're like, he's old as fuck. Oh, I forgot about you. Why you always talking to me, man? Because you're such a weird nigga, bro. You are such a weird person. But that's what makes you beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blossom, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Be free. I feel like you had your phases. You know what I'm saying? You know how girls have their whole phase? I feel like you went through the little whole phase, brother. Okay. There was barely any bitches there either, bro. You went through them, man. Why you just assume I get bitches, though? Nigga, you fuck 8 of that move, bro. What's going on, bro? So, the other day, when the shorty was outside, and she came in the car, and y'all was saying, yo, some bitches outside, right? Whatever the fuck. And I came downstairs.
I didn't think nigga, I was being a fucking W man by keeping the little bitch company because my man had a nice one.
But yeah, to answer your one last question, I'll rank home. I'll probably put him, and I'll put you, and I'll put you, and I'll put you. Yes, that's it. No more. Yeah, that's it. Any more than that is gonna be too much.
All right, Duke. Welcome to level 4.
Crazy.
The people want to know: have you fucked either the Caribbean girl, the girl from the makeup video, or the girl from the Love and Basketball video?
Why do people think I should be why? You know what I'm saying? Why do people think I should be doing this type of shit, bro? Like I should be fucking all the ALP girls, you know what I'm saying?
I think you must just give them that impression.
So look, this shit right here. Yeah. All right, so look, I want to let y'all boys know that just because you that motherfucker first, that's the first, man. Nah, we correct that shit. All right, so look, hey, look, I want to let y'all boys know that just because you can fuck bitches, bro, that don't mean you should fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Shit.
Okay. So you're beating around the bush, Duke. Have you or have you not?
Like my brother Constantine was saying, it's like, bro, what happens if I get him some of me, bro?
Question is, Duke, did you?
Hold on, though. Now they gonna be getting ABL. Are you wrong? Just to try to come here for me.
The question is, have you or have you not?
I could have.
Have you fucked one of the 3 girls?
How about fuck what? Define fuck. Define it.
It's usually the prizes unless you put your private parts inside of her private parts, and some would describe as make love, others would describe as engage in sexual intercourse.
I could. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I ain't trying to really mix business with pleasure.
But have you?
If I wanted to, I could. You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, I be got there ripping their ass up, nigga. And just cause, you know what I'm saying, somebody see me on camera, and they say, oh man, I like how you look out there. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I should give my body to them, bro. Just cause you can fuck bitches, that don't mean you should.
Thank you. You've been great, man. All right, Kai.
This shit got no ingredients.
Okay, that's how you know it's hot.
Damn.
I didn't make this question to people that I'm not joking. Someone tweeted this out. Who has the farthest sport distance in the game?
Look at this dumbass shit, bro.
You can't have said that.
What the fuck? Ray, get your fucking man, bro. What, you don't kick him out? That's what he said.
He said Mars, you nigga. You know my mom said I was sticking that hand. Hey, you gotta, if we all lined up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just judge it based off, like, not even power.
The semen retention.
Yeah. If you hold it, yeah. If you hold that shit up or not, you know what I'm saying? You hold it up. This shit gonna go crazy, like, when it comes to go.
Given all the factors, though, who?
I agree, right? No. Cause you got an ACL team, nigga. When the last time you fought? When the last time you fought?
The sugar hunter gives you so you can see cool. But that's if my father not. If my father not watching, you know, then I ain't do shit my whole life. But if he ain't watching, nigga, and I got the video proof, nigga.
One thing about Chris, if he say not the video, he got the video. This nigga love recording.
Chris got POV shot. That's
I feel like you have a lot of potential, my brother. And that's a compliment, nigga. You gonna go crazy in that shit.
Chris, I'm just gonna pull a little bit on it. Kyle Ren 02 on Twitter. He said, if you were gay, name one person in AMC exclusive.
What?
Big bet? Fuck you, Cal! Watch your eyes, watch your eyes. Whoa, chill. Answer the question. Davis. You fucking Davis? That thing is so fast. No, it's not even like. Because Davis will make me way too married. Oh. You don't really gotta marry the nigga. You gotta cheat with him. That was a good ass answer. Oh shit. Answer the question. Give me.
Oh, that goes.
You got your wing, I got my wing. Welcome. Level 5.
So hot, yeah. So hot, yeah. So hot, yeah.
Fuck. Davis, the people want to know, when were you going to tell us about the relationship?
How did the people know or want to know about a relationship they never knew about? No, we okay. No, you don't get no milk.
What is the question, sir? The people want to know, when were you going to tell us about the relationship you're in?
We saw somebody coming in multiple times. Brad, you know it's like Brad, he was just taking to the front door. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I thought that was your girl coming in. I don't know, I brought one girl in here, and that's just the girl I'm talking to. So those not make this about me, though. What else I gotta say, guys? When I told the time was ready. Oh!
Look, this is my business, though. This is my business what this man got going on.
You can ask it's our business. This is the purpose of the video. The good answer in your mind was you're going to tell us when you're ready.
Yes, what do you want me to drop a biography? Give milk, man.
Talk to me, fam. We're on level 5, man. We're asking the heavy hitters. The people want to know, who's that girl you've been falling asleep to on FaceTime?
Shit. Yo, I think I fucked up. This shit's so hot, man, that I can't speak the way I would like to speak. Please pass it.
So, what's the answer?
I just told you it is. It's a bitch in the one. What did you say? It's a bitch in the one.
Get us the hot tone before you was mic'd up.
people want to know, is it true you only started getting females after you got clout?
Heck no, heck no. Heck no.
No reactions, nigga. No reactions.
That is absolutely positive. 1000%.
Cap.
Incorrect.
Like what?
Listen, bro, look.
Like what?
For one, y'all some this shit ain't even high. Number two, I lied. Like, females never have been a problem, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. Water. But,
Water.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. God damn, nigga.
Hey, do you feel like because of the location you in and the fact that a lot of ugly women come from there, do you feel like that's like?
No. It's some bad bitches in South Carolina. Before all this clout shit, bro, I used to get bitches, like, regardless. You know what I'm saying? If I meet a girl like offline in person, like, they don't even know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was before I got the grill too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know what I do. So goddamn, they just walk up to me off the rip, just off the scent that I'm
How easy it has been to get girls since you got that?
Bro.
That blue check on the gram.
Alright, so look. Now look, bro. I don't like milk. This shit, you ain't supposed to drink milk, bro. Like, you were supposed to intake dairy products, bro. I don't eat cereal.
What? That nigga don't eat cereal? The Discord meeting, nigga had eating cereal. I
was using almond milk, nigga.
But you know what almond come from, right? Almond cows. You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as easy as now, but like, I still got my fair share like a normal nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what is it? I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even, I took a break from females, bro. So I haven't even experienced the full power of the blue check, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been in on this shit like, hey. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. It's like a bed.
You're mine.
In like a month, when I get done taking my break. You know what I'm saying? You ask your question, set it up.
100%. Check it out. Alright, welcome to round 5. Who's the final boss? The last day. The people want to know. The people want to know. Is it true you thought your mom's house gets fucking for when you kid?
Holy nigga, what? I was fucking.
楽しくやろうぜ。楽しませてくれよ。
You was fucking in the kitchen.
Nigga, I never fucking in my life, man. What they know? Look. I was fucking in the kitchen, nigga. I'm fucking in the kitchen. Look, I'm fucking in my closet. What? Nigga,
What happened that one time?
Huh?
What happened that one time?
What are you talking about? What?
つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
I'm gonna ask. Hello. What you think? I want to look for the bed.
Did you find out?
No, but he bye video.
Well, sources told Agent Zero Enterprises that it was a matter of fact. That's what happened. And it was a source close to your home.
The source is fucking wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
The source was close to your home, though. There's someone that would know. Who? I can't reveal my source. I'm a esteemed journalist. I wouldn't dare reveal my source.
Whoa, the level 4 took me out. Nigga, this shit definitely gonna take me out. Man, I'm an ill Nigerian, huh? Yeah, my dad, he's cooking up spicy, but he's trying to lower the stars for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little.
Alright, Chris. This is level 5, so I need honesty from you, okay? Once and for all, you would like an answer on why we never hit
Shut the fuck up about Monday.
I always smoke up on Sunday.
Sometimes we just don't have videos recorded. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just take too long on videos. And sometimes the videos are missed. Shut the fuck up about Monday. Right. I'm being fucking honest. I need more days to fucking do the shit. And then, yeah.
Let's go lie, agent. You have a big son, right? You transform into a beautiful room. And, you can't do things because we look straight into that shit as people. But, we recently got a curtain. And from the kitchen, me and somebody noticed that it was a see-through curtain.
That was interact.
And you was beating your shit crazy. So, what category was you watching? Oh, shit.
I think I only wanted porn one time since I came to the house. And I was watching Ebony Anal. Well, I don't really watch this shit though. I don't really watch it.
Hey, look, that's all. Hey, look, y'all like, hold on, nigga.
That's it. That's all, man.
Y'all like AMP Hot Ones 2, you know what I'm saying? Get to know me and the fellow AMP members, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe. Okay, we finna get 2 deals. We going for 2 years.
Six survivors. One mission. Survive together.
Oh, this? We don't need it.
We're in the wilderness. Objective: survive. If you're deemed useless, you're voted off the island. This is A&P Survivor.
About Monday. I'm always smoking about that line.
Thankful for you guys. You know why? Because you guys subscribe, like the video, and you're showing love in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Every subscribers, I love you guys the most. We just gotta get some food out here because I'm hungry. I've never been camping. And, look at that therapeutic sound of water. Wow, that's peaceful. Good thing about me is I know how to shoot. And people need to eat. So I gotta still in high demand out here in these forests. I think I'm just fine, and I think the guys will give me grateful I'm around. It's been a while. I'm gonna warm up, and then when I see a bear, I'm gonna be ready. When I see a bear, I'm gonna be ready.
I used to be a Boy Scout and a Cub Scout, so I'm really the best one out here. Even if I do get, you know, eaten by a pig or some shit, or pig come tear my ass up, you know, I just want to have fun, you know. Me and the AP brothers, we don't really go outside and like, you know, really enjoy the nature. You know, there's no Wi-Fi, you know, people probably out there telling me to upload anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's good to like finally like shut them niggas up, because, you know, I'm really out here just vibing, you know, not listening to the outside world and shit.
But to be honest, bro, like my whole
my whole little objective and my whole little goal is to just not get ate by those bears and those, you know what I'm saying, wolves and things of that nature, bro. Because if one of them pop out, to the crib, no crap. It's pretty much everything trying to sell my whole Davis Ball. There's something about that. I mean, man, please, boy. No cap, boy.
Yeah. Yo, bro, listen. Hey, what's the question? So, listen, I know what I'm doing at this point. You see how I'm stressed. You feel whoa. You see how I'm stressed. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a couple years now. You feel me? I'm really from the trenches, so this ain't really nothing new. This is just the jungle, bro. It's a jungle war. You gotta get war. Indeed. War. Like, indeed, war. Bro, do you even know how to fish? This is my first time though, but you know good. Yeah, bro, we gotta find some. What are you doing? Agent, you got a fish tomorrow? I have a better chance to catch a fish with this right here. Look at this. No, you won't. Yeah, if you could set out a fish and kill it, I'll give you $2,000. You have $2,000? I got more than that. Why? You gotta find a fish first. You find a fish? You gotta catch. Yeah, catch that motherfucker out. Let that motherfucker stick. Yes, I do. And then whip that motherfucker. Yeah. Hold on. Let me have a wait. Just wait. So this whole time we been waiting for a fish to want to swim up on my shit. When we eat tonight, I don't want to hear Nathan. Hey, yo. I think the red ball on my shit flew off. So look, with your arrow and the cards in y'all straight, nigga. So you gonna just depend on us, powerful. When I catch this motherfucker, big word. So what? This is big dumb that they just ooh, right? I think you and I think Agent, go ahead and stay here, get some fish and shit. I'm gonna go check the other bank around the west coast of the side over there, and then you feel me? We gonna see what to do and shit. What? I'll be right. Where y'all going? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna hold down. I'm gonna get some fish. Alright, bro. I did it fucking speaking, nigga. We're not waiting. Go.
楽しくやろうぜ。
Come on, you ever seen this before? You got this little boat, bro. You pop these shit. It's over with. You fill the water with a hole in a boat. It is literally myself. They have absolutely no technique, and it is hilarious. It was crazy. When I went to school, they have a hole in the boat. Come over there.
Not a gang soul snatcher. Ain't no regular FOB, this is a fucking rapper. No capper. Street nigga, not a rapper. Chopper hit him and he turned into a free clapper. Smith and Wesson, the 4L gang reppin'. We done baptized more niggas than the damn reverend.
Next, please state your name and superpower. Hi everybody, my name is Cam L, and I have the exact same powers as Superman, but I'm stronger and faster than he is. Oh, it's because you're black? No, because on my planet we just have better genes than the Kryptonians. What the fuck? Because I'm black. So when did Africa become a planet? Alright, who the fuck just said that? Who the fuck just said? He's getting mad. Someone get his kryptonite. A big white woman. First of all, I don't even have a kryptonite. I have no weakness. Nothing can stop me except the well-placed Popeye. You fucking. You guys are supposed to be heroes. Why are you saying all this stuff to me? What's your nickname? The man who steals? Okay, I knew I should have went to that villain meeting. I fucking. Who's your arch nemesis? Dr. Father? Alright, that's it. I'm killing every single one he went here. Whoa, let's calm down now. This was just a test to see how well you can handle adversity. So we're out there in the streets protecting people. Things like this are gonna get sent to you all the time. And you passed, man. You're in the team. Really? I'm so excited about this. It's been my dream since I was. Now go to the car and get our bags, boy. Okay, I gotta kill you all. Next. Please state your name and superpower.
This is my home territory. I'm gonna see y'all like what? Like an hour.
Alright, come on, one quick rap battle before the baby's born. Those are some ugly niggas over there. Hey, yo, calm down over there, Bella Danger. Chill out. What? I'm just saying, you over there slurping down that frozen glizzy kind of rough. How do you want me to eat it? It's an ice pop. What do you do when you get first off? Nothing in my brain goes, oh, it's a hot day outside. Let me go suck on a stick. Let me show you how it's done. Pass me. Take out your knife. You want to cut it like that? Right in, like just like okay, that. What if you don't have a knife? I always got a knife. I keep that tag. Bro, that's a butter knife. Why do you have that on you? In case I gotta butter some bitches. But you won't know nothing about that, stick boy. But if someone's a bitch like you, what you do is you grab it like this, shake it real quick, pop it in. Simple. That is the stupidest shit. Get the fuck out of my house. I'm so sick of you. I need new friends. Get out. I'll let you slurp your sticks in private. Get the fuck out. Hey, yo, calm down over there, Bella Danger. Who catching the shrimp? She'll do it. Come on, man. Oh my god. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, open wide. Okay, I'm ready to go. Good job, man. Oh, that's your boyfriend. Yeah, he is. Oh, no wonder you good at catching the shrimp. Oh, what the fuck is that? I ain't got no shrimp. I should be eating. Okay, and what the fuck y'all laughing? I don't even know y'all, okay? I mean, he got no shrimp. My man ain't got no shrimp. He gonna have to grill him some lobster. Yo, catch something I'm used to, right, babe? Well, my girl can catch a lobster, too. Right, babe? Tell him you can catch a lobster. You know I got a small mouth, babe. The shrimp is perfect for me. I love it. See, she like the shrimp. Man, fuck you. Fuck you starting these problems like the shrimp. Fuck you. Man, just do the onion volcano. I made a shrimp man sad. Do the onion volcano. Next. Please, the streets. Next.
I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time. Now who's the best MC?
Ancient too.
I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time. Now who's the best MC? Kid and Jigga and Nas. Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all. New niggas, just new niggas. Don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette's anonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, Jay Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more now, no verb from you niggas. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high. Who's trying to jump and get it? You're a better off trying to skydive at the exit window with 5 G5s with $5 grand with your granddad as the pilot. He drunk as fuck trying to land with a handful of arthritis and popping prosthetic leg bumping pocket in the cockpit so the shit they pop drops in his head is an option of violence. Someone heard this. I heard the barbershops being great debates all the time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas. Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all, new niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit. White tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette's anonymous. We usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with. But this is hip-hop and them niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky.
Ancient Tools Part 7. Sith.
It's getting to be the time of the year to start mowing. I wanted to do a spotlight. One of my favorites. I start every season at my grindstone to put a new edge on this thing. Thin it out. After we establish that initial grind on the blade, we take out our honing stone. Go front, back, front, back, front, back. It goes like this. Now, if you did your due diligence with the best form, you should be able to scalp your lawn better than a boomer with the world's best lawnmower. Check that out. At the end, you get this row of this beautiful grass. You can use it for hay or whatever you want. Good morning. I wanted to address this and some other frequently asked questions from my scythe video. What you're describing is a European-style scythe. They are made of softer steel and are thus peened, aka beat with a hammer. Mine's an American-style scythe. It's all made of hardened steel. If you tried to peen it, you'd crack the blade and ruin it. 2, shape of my grindstone. It doesn't matter that it's not perfectly round. If I worried about the roundness of my stone, I'd never get anything done. Get some practice, you can sharpen anything on an ovoid stone.
Ancient Tools Part 7.
Good morning.
Ancient Estate Sale Treasures.
If you're on the hunt for quality antique tools and don't want to pay eBay prices, always check out estate sales. I got all these today for $9. This Stanley Rosewood bevel gauge was $2. This Stair and Hardened Precision Square was $2. This Lufkin Combination Square was $3. And this Stanley 282 Sweetheart Scraper was $2. Probably going to sell this to cover my costs. Now I just got to work on getting these dumb pricing stickers off. If you work it. Estate liquidation. For the love of God, please don't use these anymore.
Ancient.
If you have a bonus... So you really got the word baby next to a nigga named Tim in your phone? Cause that's the nigga. So you really got the word baby next to a nigga named Tim in your phone? Cause that's the nigga named Tim Baby. Call the bitch.
My nigga, what go down, bro?
You think you a girl because I got the word baby next to your name. Prove this bitch wrong. So now you got me stored in your phone as a bitch named Tim? Damn, quit playing, bro. Who the fuck said I'm playing now, nigga? You playing these motherfucking games, shit. Damn, quit playing, man.
So you really got the word baby next to a nigga named Tim in your phone?
Cause that's the nigga named Tim Baby.
Call the bitch.
My nigga, what go down, bro?
You think you a girl because I got the word baby next to your name. Prove this bitch wrong. So now you got me stored in your phone as a bitch named Tim? Damn, quit playing, bro. Who the fuck said I'm playing now, nigga? You playing these motherfucking games, shit. Damn, quit playing, man.
Yeah, quit playing, man.
I gotta...
got a few questions. I'm gonna get a few of these out the way though. I agree. Cool. I'm not against it. I agree. I'm not gonna say he should, but I think he will. Now we gotta talk. What did Deku do? I mean, if anybody, All Might should go, but not Deku. Or at the very least, the power of One for All should go. But I think Deku deserves to live. And I almost give the same thing to Gojo. Honestly.
Perfect. You want one? No. I don't do No, I don't personally. No. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up! Turn up! I'm gonna come.
That shit's gonna happen. That shit's gonna happen, bro. You know what's gonna happen. I got everything in the crib. I got everybody coming. Bro, what y'all doing here, bro? Set me up, bro. Now this big clumsy ass Phil, that's not my fault. Y'all doing too much for me. My motherfucking baby, bro. Damn. It's over, bro. It's over. Bro, I got everything in the crib. I got everybody coming. Bro, what y'all doing? Set me up, bro. Now this big clumsy ass Phil, that's not my fault.
Redditors are saying that Jada doesn't really have alopecia. That she shaved her head for the attention. See, this is how crazy Jada's made the situation. You want order in the Smith household. Well, Jada needs to stop talking to the press and turn herself in. Oh, and every day she doesn't, a bald woman will get slapped. I'm a man of my word. Predators are saying that Jada doesn't really have alopecia. Wow. I mean, first and foremost, to all of you civilized people, Predators are saying that. With bruises, cold warrior ass people and ruthless.
Hey, what they doing shit, bro? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what they doing shit, bro? Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Duke. So, what's your name again? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? What up, Carl? Like, what's up, bro? What, bro? Chillin' type shit. Type shit. I been chillin' type shit. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, for real. What y'all talking about, though? Chat, what's up? What up, Chat? What up, Chat? What's up, bro? What y'all niggas been up to? Man, what y'all niggas talking about me for, bro? There's a whole beautiful female right here. Y'all niggas gay. Y'all niggas gay for real. What you been up to, Kyle? Tight shit. For real, bro. See, I'm finna get out of here, though. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Kyle. You know what I'm saying? Nice, you know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Chat, y'all niggas stay up, bro. For real, tight shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what's your name again? Alright, man, it was nice to meet you. You feel me? Alright, Kyle, I'm finna go now. You know what I'm saying? Let's y'all get back to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Talking y'all go shit. You feel me? Alright, chat. Hey. I don't care who it is. You don't need your mama, you don't need your daddy, you don't need your grandpa, you don't need your friends, you don't need your dog, you don't need your cat, you don't need your channel, you don't need your world. You don't need nobody, bro. Except you and the man upstairs, bro. It's it, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, you got people only gonna support you once they start following. They only gonna support you when they start seeing you grow. Hey,
help you.
Spare me your foolish gestures, yellow man. There is a curiosity within which torments this vessel of mine.
Shaggy, please. We gave you all the Scooby snacks we had.
Silence, Brother Frederick. Now is not the time to be covetous.
You're evil.
Evil? Thomas, your narrow scope of reason tickles me. I am but a shepherd of change. A beacon of finality.
Jesus Christ.
He cannot hear you, Lawrence. In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
I can help you.
My chasm is an unending one. Then consume me. See what happens.
Please, I swear, I've given you all that I have.
I require those clues, Steven. Let's have ourselves a play in the sandbox, Tommy.
This flesh of mine no longer permits such tomfoolery, Charles.
The eggs I laid in your stomach will soon hatch. Robert.
Please, they're all I have left. I thirst for your green fowl and swine, Samuel.
Please.
The good times are over, Calvin. My chasm is an unending one. Then
Everyone must try this cacio e pepe pasta sauce.
You know what's even better? My depression medication.
Everyone must try this cacio e pepe pasta sauce.
You know what's even better? My depression medication.
Do you think you could voice act them? I prepared 3 scripts for you to try out. Too bad this time I'll try this. Good luck. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A little lamb come to play with the wolf. You're just in time. I was just getting hungry. You are no more significant than insects to me. I have conquered kingdoms, defeated armies, slain gods. So I suggest you give up now.
There's no such thing as heroes and villains. We're all villains. It's just that those who live to tell the tale will always paint themselves as heroes.
Fall. You are alone.
I'm beating so good I might get this ass give me that spilder boy. Murder on my mom. I'm beating so good I might get this ass give me that spilder boy. Murder on my mom.
You can't do what I do. You can't do what I do. You don't know how to do what I do. Look at this. And look at this.
Don't kill our captain. Kill me instead. No, don't take the Mars head. Kill me. I may not be worth much right now. Bro, what? Don't kill our captain. Kill me instead. No, don't take the Mars head. Kill me. I may not be worth much right now.
Bro, watch out. Move, bro. You don't see me trying to sacrifice myself for our captain, bro? You don't see me trying to stop you from sacrificing yourself, bro? What's your problem?
What's my problem? I'm the right hand, the vice captain. You know what? I'm just gonna knock you out, bro. Don't kill our captain. Kill me instead. No, don't take the Mars head.
Fans of beginning after the end, y'all got some explaining to do. I don't know what it's like in the light novels, but absolutely nothing has happened in these last...
Grip strength. This is 150 pounds. It's just backwards, you can see that. In order to squeeze this, you have to have pretty good grip strength. In order to get that, you start at the beginning. This is 50 pounds. You can do 3 times 20 reps in each hand while you're sitting there watching TV or even doing homework. Repeat that about 3 or 4 times a week, and then eventually 150 will be a cakewalk for you. Grip strength. This is 150 pounds. This is 150 pounds. What are the benefits of grip strength? Let's see. Rock climbing. There won't be a rock that you can't hold on to. Deadlifts. You'll be able to hold on to your personal records a lot easier. Also, incredible strength in the fingers for push-ups. And if you want to be strong like me, check out my Patreon in the bio. This is 150 pounds. What are the benefits of grip strength? Let's see. Rock climbing. There won't be a rock that you can't hold on to. Grip strength. This is 358 pounds of pure force. That's what it's going to take for us to bend this nickel. Grip strength.
Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. Doing those little high-waisted shorts. Oh. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. Doing those little high-waisted shorts. Oh. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. Doing those little high-waisted shorts. Oh. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours.
One more time. Just do it again. They didn't say it the first time.
Professor? Yes. Someone gave the quiz answers in the chat.
Hey Samantha, fuck you.
Professor?
Can y'all still see me?
Oh, fuck. Shit. That's hot.
Alright, so do I think One Piece will have a good ending? Thank to Adrian for the $5 through Cash App. Now, honestly, at this point, I think it's impossible for One Piece to even have a bad ending. There's just so many routes that the series can take that it's honestly harder to make a bad ending at this point than it is to make a good ending. On top of this, we know Oda plans a lot. Oda has probably had the ending planned for a while. Now, what a lot of people are worried about is that there are thousands of theories about the ending of One Piece, and a lot of people think that the ending has already been predicted. Now, I'm not sure who specifically said this, but one of the people that works with Oda said that they went through the most popular One Piece theories and said that nobody is even close to the actual ending. So apparently with the thousands of theories we've had, nobody has been able to guess the true ending of One Piece. I would honestly love it if the story ended with Luffy's execution. The very first thing we ever saw in One Piece was Roger's execution. And we know One Piece is a story about passing on wills, so I think it would be a perfect ending if we started off with Roger's execution and end with Luffy. So whatever Oda has planned, I'm sure it'll be a phenomenal ending for One Piece. Alright, so do I think One... Alright, who's winning in a 2v1? Ichigo with every Bankai, or Naruto with every Jutsu, and Luffy with every Devil Fruit? First off, Naruto's not even getting that much of a power-up. He already has access to, like, 99% of the Jutsus. The only thing he gains is, like, things like Genjutsu. Anyways, people in the comments were saying Luffy and Naruto win low div, but I disagree. Here's the thing. It's never once stated what kind of a multiplier Devil Fruits or Jutsus are in the Naruto series. Anytime people say, oh, this Jutsu gives like a 5 times multiplier, most of the time it's only speculation and assumptions because it's never stated how much the Jutsu actually amplifies your power by. Meanwhile, with Bleach, it's stated that a Bankai is a 10 times multiplier. But even if we exclude all the broken abilities Ichigo is gaining from his Bankai, he is already gaining a bunch of 10 times multipliers stacked on top of each other. So not only is now Ichigo millions of times stronger due to the Bankai multipliers stacked on top of each other, but he has some of the most broken abilities in the entire series. For starters, he's able to make himself as hot as the sun and summon over 1 trillion dead soldiers from Yamamoto's Bankai. With Shinji's Bankai, he can literally make Naruto and Luffy just end up killing each other. With Urahara's Bankai, he's able to completely reconstruct anything he wants. Those are only 3 Bankai abilities.
Oh, shit! Is this true? It can't be an anime or manga if it's not Japanese. Let's see what Oda and Akira Toriyama have to say about that. They're judges for the Shonen Jump competition, international competition, to allow people from America, France, Europe, all around the world to make their own manga and be accepted by Shonen Jump. Oda, Akira Toriyama, Kazue, and so many others. This is a friend of mine who's working on some art for my manga. He's from Brazil. He's animated some of the best fights in Boruto, including the barrier mode fight with Ishiki. One of the lead directors in One Piece right now is a white man from the United States, and he's bald. He's not from Japan. So your favorite manga and your favorite anime are being drawn by people from America, Europe, and around the world. Some of the biggest names in manga, like Akira Toriyama, Oda, Kishimoto, are judging competitions of international manga, meaning manga can be...
And reality doesn't follow stock plots. I believe it's time to find revenge for my cause. I'll rewrite your story as well. Because you are dear to me. Let me go! I've found a meta power for you. Even your pathetic body will utilize it. You will join me. Please, brother! It wasn't great. Sorry, I wanted to show you more. We're barely using 20% of the power yet. Be careful. We're long past the singularity point. Don't be afraid. You are not alone.
楽しくやろうぜ。たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。
That's who.
たまんねえな。楽しませてくれよ。
足も衰えたもんじゃな。
つまんねえ幕引きだぜ。
I literally go through my head. Like, why is it randomly speeding me up, bro? God! Like, some shit on your fucking game. A reach and foul when I just shot? That does not make sense. How do I get a foul? A reaching foul if that's shooting. Talking about a perfectly good screen. He's that. What the? Literally made 0 sense of this one. That's not about how you killing something.